Have you ever realized you were missing something amazing just because it didn't come from the usual place? That's exactly what happens when you discover Japanese watches in 2026. For years, Swiss brands have led the luxury world, but Japanese makers have been quietly building watches with incredible quality, smart technology, and beautiful design, often for much better prices. If you care about performance and real value, this video is for you. Today, we're counting down 10 Japanese watches that don't just compete with Swiss brands, they truly stand out. Number 10, Citizen Promaster Tough BN0111 Outshining Luminox and Marathon. Starting our Japanese revolution at number 10 is the Citizen Promaster Tough BN0111, proving that professional dive watches don't require Swiss manufacture or military contract pricing. This ISO-certified diver demonstrates that Citizen's Eco-Drive solar technology delivers set-and-forget reliability that battery-dependent Swiss tool watches simply cannot match for long-term dependability. What makes this Citizen genuinely superior is the solar charging eliminating battery anxiety during extended missions, while Swiss competitors require regular battery services. The ISO 6425 professional certification at $300 delivers the same diving credentials that Luminox charges $500+ for without superior specifications. The anti-magnetic construction protects against electromagnetic interference that destroys conventional Swiss movements near modern electronics. The perpetual calendar function provides advanced complications at prices where Swiss brands offer basic three-hand movements. The Japanese engineering focus on practical reliability over heritage storytelling creates tools that actually work better in real-world professional applications. Number 9. Seiko Presage Cocktail Time SRPB 41, Outshining Tissot and Hamilton. Coming in at number 9 is the Seiko Presage Cocktail Time SRPB 41, proving that dress watch elegance doesn't require Swiss pedigrees or European pricing. This refined beauty demonstrates that Seiko's dial craftsmanship with sunburst finishing and applied indices rivals Swiss brands costing double or triple this accessible price point. What makes this Presage genuinely superior is the stunning blue sunburst dial creating depth and visual interest that sterile Swiss dials cannot match at comparable pricing. The in-house 4R35 automatic movement with hand winding delivers mechanical interaction that entry-level Swiss ETA movements lack entirely. The beautiful domed crystal creates vintage-inspired proportions with character that flat sapphire Swiss pieces miss completely. The $400 pricing delivers finishing quality and design sophistication that Hamilton and Tissot charge $600 and $800 for without legitimate justification. The Japanese attention to dial details and proportional harmony demonstrates design mastery that Swiss volume brands sacrifice for manufacturing efficiency. Number 8. Orient Kamasu, Outshining Certina and Mito Divers. The Orient Kamasu secures the 8th spot, proving that $200 delivers automatic dive watches that shame Swiss brands charging triple for similar specifications. This capable diver demonstrates that Orient's in-house movement expertise and commitment to value creates offerings that Swiss entry-level brands simply cannot match economically. What makes the Kamasu genuinely superior is the sapphire crystal at $200 when Certina and Mito charge $600+, while often using mineral crystal for cost savings. The in-house caliber F6922 with hand winding and hacking delivers features that basic Swiss movements omit at similar price points entirely. The 200-meter water resistance matches Swiss dive watches costing 3x more without superior diving capability or construction quality. The excellent lume application rivals Swiss Super Luminova in brightness and longevity, despite the dramatic price difference between brands. The value proposition exposes Swiss entry-level pricing as purely brand tax, rather than reflecting actual quality or capability improvements. Number 7. Casio Oceanus OCW T200S, Outshining Tag Heuer Aqua Racer. Taking the 7th position is the Casio Oceanus OCW T200S, proving that Japanese technology integration creates capabilities Swiss brands cannot match. This sophisticated sports watch demonstrates that combining atomic timekeeping, solar power, and titanium construction at $650 delivers more actual functionality than Tag Heuer Aqua Racers costing $3,000 plus. What makes this Oceanus genuinely superior is the multi-band atomic synchronization providing perfect accuracy that Swiss mechanical movements cannot approach regardless of price. The tough solar charging eliminates maintenance costs and battery anxiety that plague expensive Swiss quartz and automatic movements long-term. The full titanium construction with sapphire crystal delivers premium materials that Tag Heuer reserves for models costing $4,000 plus typically. The perpetual calendar and world time complications provide practical functionality that Swiss brands charge premiums for without better execution. The Japanese philosophy of over-delivering features at modest prices versus Swiss marketing-driven pricing creates objective value that's impossible to ignore. Number 6. Seiko Alpinist SPB 121 outshining Tudor Black Bay and Oris divers. The Seiko Alpinist SPB 121 earns the 6th spot, proving that adventure watches don't need Swiss manufacture to deliver compelling design and reliability. This mountain companion demonstrates that Seiko's heritage designs and in-house movements create character that sterile Swiss sports watches lack despite charging double. What makes the Alpinist genuinely superior is the stunning green dial with depth and character that Tudor's flat dials cannot match for visual interest. The internal compass bezel provides genuine functionality that most Swiss sports watches omit for pure aesthetic rotating bezels. The 6R35 movement with 70-hour power reserve outperforms Tudor's base ETA movements in weekend-proof operation practically. The $725 pricing delivers unique design, superior finishing, and better movement specs than Oris charges $2,000 plus for without justification. The Japanese confidence creating distinctive designs versus Swiss tendency toward homogeneous sports watch formulas demonstrates real innovation over safe imitation. Number 5, Citizen Chronomaster AQ4020 outshining Omega Seamaster Quartz. Coming in at number 5 is the Citizen Chronomaster AQ4020, proving that Japanese quartz technology has evolved far beyond Swiss understanding or capability. This precision instrument demonstrates that Citizen's A060 movement delivers plus 5 seconds per year accuracy that makes Swiss quartz look primitive and overpriced. What makes this Chronomaster genuinely superior is the perpetual calendar requiring no adjustment until 2100, while Omega charges premiums for basic date complications. The solar charging with eco-drive technology eliminates battery replacements that plague expensive Swiss quartz movements requiring service visits. The titanium construction with sapphire crystal delivers premium materials at $2,800 that Omega Seamaster quartz models match at $4,500 plus pricing. The plus 5 seconds yearly accuracy makes Swisskowski chronometer certification plus 4 seconds daily look laughably imprecise by direct comparison. The Japanese dedication to precision and technological advancement versus Swiss contentment with good enough mechanical standards reveals different priorities entirely. Number 4, Seiko Prospex SPB 143 outshining Rolex Explorer and Tudor Ranger. The Seiko Prospex SPB 143 takes the 4th position, proving that tool watch credibility doesn't require Swiss crowns or luxury pricing. This Captain Willard reissue demonstrates that Seiko's vintage-inspired designs with modern movements deliver more character and capability than sanitized Swiss remakes. What makes the SPB 143 genuinely superior is the iconic cushion case design with actual heritage versus Tudor's modern reinterpretations of Rolex hand-me-downs. The 6R35 movement with 70-hour power reserve matches Tudor's base movements while costing $900 versus $3,000 plus without justifying the difference. The sapphire crystal and 200-meter water resistance deliver identical specifications to Rolex Explorer at 10% of the price. The unique design language creates instant recognition versus Tudor's derivative styling borrowing heavily from Rolex's back catalog, obviously. The value proposition makes Swiss entry-level tool watches look like pure brand markup rather than reflecting actual quality improvements whatsoever. Number 3, Grand Seiko SBGH273 outshining Rolex, Datejust, and Omega Constellation. The Grand Seiko SBGH273 secures the third spot, proving that Japanese haute horlogerie exceeds Swiss finishing and precision at comparable pricing. This elegant masterpiece demonstrates that Zaratsu polishing creates mirror finishes that Rolex cannot match despite charging similar prices for inferior execution. What makes this Grand Seiko genuinely superior is the spring drive technology delivering 1 second per day accuracy that Swiss mechanical movements cannot approach. The Zaratsu polished surfaces create distortion-free reflections that Rolex's machine polishing cannot replicate regardless of their premium pricing structure. The hand-finished dial details with multi-layer construction demonstrate craftsmanship that Omega reserves for Constellation models costing significantly more. The $5,800 pricing delivers finishing, accuracy, and innovation that Rolex Datejust matches at $8,000 without superior quality justification. The Japanese philosophy that quality should be visible in execution rather than hidden behind brand marketing creates watches that speak for themselves. Number 2. Seiko Presage SPB 161, outshining Longines and Oris dress watches. Taking the runner-up position is the Seiko Presage SPB 161 with enamel dial, proving that artisanal craftsmanship exists outside Switzerland at better values. This refined beauty demonstrates that Japanese enamel work rivals or exceeds Swiss execution while costing fractions of comparable European offerings. What makes this Presage genuinely superior is the porcelain enamel dial created through traditional craftsmanship that Longines charges 3,000 pluzars for with similar techniques. The 6R35 automatic movement matches Swiss movements in these dress watches while costing $1,000 versus 2,500 pludar without performance differences. The beautiful case finishing with multiple surface treatments demonstrates attention to detail that mass-produced Swiss brands cannot match economically. The $100 pricing for genuine enamel dial work exposes Swiss pricing as purely brand premium rather than reflecting actual material or labor costs. The Japanese commitment to accessible luxury versus Swiss gatekeeping of traditional techniques demonstrates different philosophies about who deserves beautiful watches. Number 1. Grand Seiko SBGA 413, Shunbun Spring Drive, the Japanese masterpiece. Finally, here it is, the number 1 Japanese watch that outshines Swiss brands, delivering the most compelling proof that horological excellence doesn't require Swiss manufacture. The Grand Seiko SBGA 413 Shunbun Spring Drive. This isn't just another luxury watch, it's the definitive statement that Japanese watchmaking has achieved parity with and often exceeds Swiss haute horlogerie in finishing, accuracy, and innovation, proving that spring drive technology represents the most significant horological advancement in decades that Swiss brands cannot replicate, commanding wrist presence through understated excellence rather than loud branding that announces insecurity, and delivering specifications and finishing that make comparably priced Rolex and Omega offerings look overpriced and under-delivering. What makes this Grand Seiko the ultimate Swiss killer is the revolutionary spring drive movement combining mechanical soul with quartz precision, delivering 1 second per month accuracy. The Zaratsu polished case creates mirror finished surfaces with zero distortion that Rolex's polishing cannot match at any price point.